Jim Jones 3000 here, and I'm doing another album review. I was watching a couple weeks ago. I was watching an upload from a channel I really like on YouTube, Polyphonic, and they did an upload regarding Klaatu's debut album, 347 EST, and the misperception at the time that that this band sounded a lot like the Beatles, and it was mostly I'll put the link below. Definitely watch that upload. It puts it in more context. I'm basically making this just to say that this band sounds nothing like the Beatles. There's a part of the last track on side one, Sub Rosa Subway, that kind of sounds like the Beatles. But basically, upon hearing that that Klaatu was a Canadian prog rock band, I'm thinking, well, that's sweet. I like prog rock bands. So I noticed that I didn't have it in my collection, so I got it, off eBay, and then I listened to it, and it basically sounds like everything from the '70s. You can kind of see the prog rock, why it would fit into that genre, but overall, it is a big misconception that this band sounds like the Beatles. I've heard, listening to it, I heard things that sounded like Deep Purple. One of the tracks, and I'm not going to go track by track. It's all over YouTube. Listen to the album. If you like it, buy it, or preferably buy it before you listen to it. Because musicians have to make their money. But there's nothing on here that definitively sounds like the Beatles. There's drums, guitar, bass, orchestral arrangements, quirky things, but that's kind of like music in general. I can't remember what track it was on the side two. I believe it was Sir Bodsworth Rubblesby the Third. One of the tracks even sounds like Louis Armstrong or somebody singing on it. But long story short, I'm gonna keep this upload as quick as possible. Klaatu, although in my opinion, a decent band in the general sense, definitely worth taking a listening to. But if you're a Beatles fan searching for that, lost Beatles unicorn pot of gold, etc., this is not it at all. But I mean, form your own opinion. But no, doesn't sound anything like the Beatles. Jim Jones 3000 out. Thank you very much for watching my crappy upload. I really appreciate it. Please subscribe, and click on one of my other videos wherever it may be. Also, I have an old channel with like hundreds of uploads of random things. Please subscribe to it as well, wherever it may be. Thank you very much.